It takes tenacity. It takes sacrifice. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. This is not a pity party. But you got the right to celebrate the life. Because no matter if it's good or if it's bad, nothing is greater than living. Because if you're living, there's a possibility to change something. But not just change it, evolve it. Evolve it to something greater. Being able to take something that may not be nothing to others, but may mean something to you. There are so many people in this world that don't believe in you. But while you're sitting around worrying about people believing in you, why don't you focus on believing in yourself? Live, breathe, life, you. That's what it's about. Why do you run? Why are you running? Are you running for a reason? Do you know the purpose behind the run? Do you have enough faith in why you're running? Are you afraid you're gonna fall down? Do you have enough balance? Are you prepared to test your balance? How fast can you run? Maybe you gotta slow down sometimes. Maybe when you cut that corner, you got to understand that when you're turning that corner, there's a unique obstacle that is waiting for you. But are you prepared to run through it? Are you prepared to run fast? Are you prepared to run strong? Do you understand what it means to run? So many people run away. They run away.
Hello. It's hot. Okay. I'm gonna shut this whole tab here. I have, hi Mud, how you doing? Cardio is important. I can't run. I am not a runner. So I have a list of motivational videos that I listen to sometimes when I'm feeling down or not feeling motivated for some stuff, and it helps me, right? There are plenty of ways to get solid cardio. Unfortunately, some of them are not available to me. Um, but some of them are, and I do work on some of them. I've been doing some working out lately in the mornings, and I it's been like 3 days, okay? Like, let's get serious here. But it is important, and actually, oh yeah, yeah, no, you're good, you're good. Um, no, I have like I don't run. I do not run. At the most, I might jog, but I don't run. Um, Now I have been doing like squats in the morning, couple other exercises and stuff, legs, trying to work on my hip mobility a little bit. Because when I did the fitness testing for the position, not position, but the training I'm trying to get into a few weeks ago, when I did that, and I had, even before then, I had done a little bit of, you know, try a little bit of cardio, the steps, right? There's a thing where you have to do go up 2, 3, down 2, 3, up 2, 3, and for 3 minutes straight. And the idea is to get your heart rate up so they can monitor to see how fast it goes back down. So I practiced that one a few times. And then of course I did some squats because I know, and I do squats every morning anyway when I'm brushing my teeth. So, but they're not always the exact same squats. I try to change it up a little bit. Um, and then I also, probably about 3, 4 days ago, I started doing other squats. Like before I go in the bathroom, like just as I'm waking up, I'll do like leg raises, uh, leg pull-ups, stuff like that. Um, and I've been doing some arm stuff as well, a little bit of ab, and then stretches for my back and whatever, and trying to do a plank as long as I can. Of course, I'm lasting longer now on the plank than I was when I first started, right? But I know that I could go longer because I have before. Yeah, so I had another interview today for the company that is doing the training, so they're it's down to the wire, like um and I do have to say that I after the interview, all I did was beat myself up. And oh, I did this wrong. I did that. I shouldn't have asked this question. Like, I asked questions. I did my research on the company, right? And I learned some things about the company and I asked questions about it. And their answer was, you're going to have to ask people higher up because, we're not that deep into it kind of thing. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I felt dumb for asking the questions. They were really good questions. Like they said, those are really good questions, but we don't know the answer to them. And but I did also, um, ask some other really good questions that they were able to answer. But in I was actually really shocked at how many questions they had for me. Now, I've made it to this stage of the application process 2 times before today. Um, this is the third time, and um, first time I was doing great. I totally messed up. My own fault. I filled the silence. I didn't need to. The second time, um, they had 8 positions for the fly in, fly out that I was applying for. Um, they had 16 interviewees. So from the 16 interviewees, they told 8 people yes, they told 5 people no, and then they told 3 people not right now. And I was one of the not right now, um, which of course was really discouraging at the time. And I don't know if I'm going to apply for this again. That was 2 years ago. Last year, I didn't even make it past step 2 in the application process. Um, and that was because of how I answered personality questions and whatever. I went too much in the middle versus I'm more on this side or this side. I answered more in the middle. So being more in the middle is more like, yeah, whatever, right? Which is not what they want. They want people with personality. And I am a person with personality, I feel. But um, I was stuck between over there and over there, right? I just chose the middle too many times. Um, but I was really shocked at how many questions they asked. They only asked me like 5 questions. And so they asked their questions. I answered pretty easily. Um, I was a little bit nervous, so they might have seen that. Um, and then it was like they're like, "Okay, I don't think we have any more questions for you." And I was like, "What?" I didn't react that way. And I was like, "Okay." And then of course, do you have any questions for us? And I'm like, "I do, but I probably have about the same amount of questions for you as you had for me." And they're, oh, no problem. So I asked the questions. And then we were done. And I was like, I don't think I have any other questions, but thank you. And then it was over. And then right after it was over, I was like, that was really weird. The other 2 times I made it to the interview with the company step, the interview was at least 45 minutes, between like 45 minutes and an hour and a half for the interview. So my interview time was 1:45. We were done by like 2:20. So that was, and that was mostly me asking them questions. So I totally started beating myself up for it, thinking, oh, okay, they've heard enough of me, right? So now we're done. Um, yeah, got out of the interview. I was like, what the heck? So, of course, I texted a couple people and I emailed Women Building Futures, who they're the ones that pre-pick people to go to the interview. So I emailed Women Building Futures and I was like, hey, my interview's over now, but I'm really concerned that it was super short. I'm like, they only had about 5 questions for me, and I probably had more questions for them. So I feel like I totally messed up. And do you want to know the response I got back? This is the response I got back. Uh, Hi, Eve. Thanks for the update. I'm sorry you aren't feeling the most confident post-interview. However, I have been hearing from other applicants that the interview went by much faster than they expected. So your experience is aligning with others so far. As hard as it is, I want to encourage you to be proud of what you have accomplished today. This is your second time making it to the interviews, and very few applicants get that opportunity. It's actually my third. Um, let alone twice or 3 times. Interviewing can be very tough, but you showed up and you put your best foot forward. Just because an interview is fast doesn't necessarily mean the interviewee did poorly. I know basically as much as you do at this point, so I can't say how the company is assessing applications in the interview. So all we can do right now is wait. It can be a very tough wait, and that can make people anxious. So, as much as you can, I think it would be a good idea to keep yourself busy with other things, such as gaming or spending time with your kids. If you have more questions, please send my way and I will forward them to the company. So, with what she sent me back, it made me feel better. Like, okay, so this is just their process. Now, when I did the other 2 interviews before, when I made it that far in the program or application, the the interviews were longer and there were different people in the interviews. There was like a boss lady, and then there were 2 other ladies. I feel like the people that interviewed today are not at that level. So it almost kind of feels weird, but I almost would have felt more prepared if I knew it wasn't the people I was expecting. You know what I mean? If I knew it was going to be people like just above the chain that I'm, you know, going to be at versus above, which is who was interviewing before. I feel like I was not prepared for that. Not that I'm blaming anyone. Um, but now I know, I'm going to definitely learn from this. So for any future interviews, I will take into account, you know, whatever. Um, my response to her was, "You're right. It's actually my third time making it this far. I'm really proud of making it to the stage because I also know what it's like to be released after stage 2." And I said, "Thank you for the positive words." So I want to think positively for this, um, but also I've got my backup, right? Which is continuing to be a payroll specialist. But if I don't get it, I'm not going to be happy. I'll be very upset, but at least I'll be thankful that I still have the payroll. So thank you. We'll see. It's all done now. There's no worrying is not going to do any good now, right? So I'm trying to put that positivity out there and, to the universe or whatever to, hopefully things work out. So, yeah. What do I have over here? Oh, I'm on my mount. Oh, I'm on the wrong character. Totally thought I was on my priest. I'm like, where's my disenchant? Or oh, I pressed my buttons by accident. There we go. What's the major difference from this one to that one? What are the major differences from this one to that one? The positions, you mean? Uh, it's like 180. The 160, 160, 360, 180. It's like complete opposite. Um, so what I'm doing now is I'm working from home, right? As a payroll specialist, I work for a local credit union. Um, and I love this job. I love the people that I'm working. Okay, don't get me wrong. I hate working, right? I absolutely hate working. But I would say if, and I've done many contracts as a payroll specialist. So, um, and the reason being I do a lot of contracts is because I'm not a very good permanent worker, if that makes sense. Um, I like when you do a contract with payroll as a payroll specialist, you get hired, you go into a company, right? And you work there for 3 months, from anywhere from like, well, I've worked one for 1 month before, but let's usually average is like 3 months to 6 months or 1 year or something you work for the company. Um, and you go in, and I'm very good at learning everything, learning the system and software and processes very fast. Not only do I learn the processes very fast, I also update their process documents. That's the thing I do. Um, for example, the process documents might be one of those, like in the process documents, it'll say, pull this report and then do this with this report. But I have to change the process document to say, well, how do you pull this report, right? Okay, so I'm going to pull this report, but how do I do that? So I update process like every company I've worked in. I've updated the process documents, and my work now is very appreciative of that because they have so many process documents that need to be updated. So I'm going through all of that. It takes a lot of time though. Um, Anywho, payroll specialist over here. I'm pointing over here because that's where my laptop is. I just turn my chair and work there all day. On the other end of the world is haul truck driver. It's the really big trucks that they have in the mines. Um, they carry 400 tons of material. So basically, you're just in a mine setting. Um, you get loaded by the excavator, and then you take it to a certain spot and you dump it, and then you go back and get another load and go back. Um, you're a payroll specialist, internet safety. TP. But you already know that, but I know what you're talking about. Um, yeah, so complete opposite things. One is working at home. I'm not going to say cushy job. Working at home, mind work. Payroll's mind work. Definitely not body work because I sit there for 8 hours a day or whatever. Um, Whereas haul truck driving and I just have to shut off the computer to go home, right? I don't have to drive anywhere. Haul truck driving is I leave home for a week and I physically drive a truck for 12 hours a day. Um, and of course, the whole day lasts way longer than 12 hours because, of course, you're in a camp setting. You have to get ready. You have to go on the bus, go to the site, get your gear on and all that stuff, and then get in the trucks and work for 12 hours, and then do the opposite, go back to camp and stay in camp for a whole week. Um, More physical, more standing, more walking, um, but not overly because it's a driving position, right? So yeah, I it's been my dream to do that for. It was first brought up to me in 2014, and hey, we have this program, Indigenous program, to go learn how to drive a haul truck. Are you interested? Hell yeah, right? Oh, okay, sure. Um, we'll send you the application, but first, you have to prove to us that you can provide your own room and board while you're up there, because apparently they weren't providing the camp option at that point. I would have to get a hotel, and I would have to stay in a hotel, and I would have to get myself to site. Um, which of course at that time we only had one vehicle, so that was not gonna work. And I was a stay-at-home mom, so obviously I didn't have the funds to be paying my own room and board and stuff. So I said, unfortunately, I don't have access to those kinds of funds. And they said, oh, no problem. Well, we also have a payroll program that we can put you through as well, and that'll be in the city, and the training's all free. You just have to make it to the classes and whatever. And I said, well, I love working with numbers too, so I went with that. And then since then, I think it was started in 2017, 2018. I found out about the Women Building Futures Haul Truck program, and I started applying that at that time. They didn't offer it every year, so I have not been applying every year. This was probably the fourth time I applied for it. Um, first time I got the first time I got to the interview phase, the final interview, I messed that up. My own fault for filling the silence. The second time I got to the interview phase as well. Um, and that's when they said, you know, to 8 people, they said yes, 5 people, they said no, 3 people, they said not right now. Um, and then last year, that was 2 years ago, last year I only got to step two because of how I filled out the forms. And then this year again, I made it to the interview stage again. So I guess we'll see. Where, oh, I'm going in here. We shall see. Yeah, you, I'm a driver, right? Now I love driving. I love working with numbers. Um, I'm not going to say I love making process documents. I think it's like an OCD thing, honestly. So I end up making make OCD. I end up making new process documents because current ones don't make sense to me because I'm way too detail oriented. Which is good for the haul truck and operator positions. I did also learn how to, in September, October of 2025, I took a program where I learned how to drive 4 machines, the loader, the dozer, the grader, and the excavator. And I loved actually, I was scared of the dozer at first I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be fine. As soon as I got in it, and started moving around in it, I was like, this machine is scary. And I only had 1 week of training on 3 of the machines. The other machine I had like so basically 25 hours each on 3 of the machines. The last machine, the excavator, I had like 115 hours. Um, but the dozer really scared me at the start. I love driving too. I extra hope you get it now. Thank you. I'm still so all over, but I am proud. I've applied for the program 4 times and I've gotten to the final interview phase 3 times. So those are good odds. The only the only thing I'm worried about this year is if I don't get in, I don't want to be a no. You know what I mean? I'm totally fine with them saying not right now, right? That means I'm going to apply again next year. Maybe. I might just give up and say, just, you know what? I'm just gonna stay where I am. Because there might be a chance that I could be hired on full-time permanent on this company that I'm working for here. And they did ask me this year, if I'd be willing to work full-time, be a full-time permanent. And I said, I'm very interested in that. If there was any company I was to work for full-time, it would be this company. Um, and that's saying a lot for me because I'd rather just do contracts, honestly. Um, and they offered it. Well, they were going to offer it to me, but so my boss put in for she had to put in a request to hire a new full-time um, payroll specialist, and of course the higher ups budget, blah blah blah. So they said not right now to her. But they did ask if I was willing to stay until March of next year, the end of March next year. And then at that time, they will regroup and look at budgeting and stuff like that. Um, so that's positive. What was I going to say? So if I do get into this program, I did ask, because I'm going to be 1 week on, 1 week off, I did ask if it's okay if I can still work part-time for this company when I'm on my week off. So of course she said you don't want to be working 6 days or 5 days straight or 6 days straight. So she's going to try to find out if I could do like a 3 10s, for example, 3 days, 10-hour days, when I'm home. If I get in, that's if I get in. If I don't get in, they don't have to worry about that. We're good. That's my life story currently. Okay, let's see. I'm on my death knight. I've got mythic legs, which I already have. We've got a mythic crown. Yes, which I need. And then what do we have here? Mythic shoulders as well, which I have mythic shoulders. Oh, did I just get these shoulders? No, I just got gloves, I think it was. Yeah, but I purposely did not turn these shoulders into tier because they already have my stat 1 and 2. So guess what we're going with today? This is easy. I do not need help with this one today. I feel like my priest's vault is not going to be as exciting. Um, and like, heck, the other day I realized I had a champion neck piece in, and I got a bonus roll piece. So, um, oh, I got to upgrade that too. I'm pretty happy. Where did they go? Right there. And it's already turned into tier, so that's good. There are enchants. Okay. I need to get an enchant. Oh, I gotta grab the quest too.
The skies call to me.
Sib Online bringing supreme neutral vibes. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I like, yeah, my feelings are all over the place. Void Scar Arena Dungeon. Well, that's not gonna happen. World Quest, Void Assaults. What are those? Ritual. Void Assaults are different than Ritual. I'm not doing Prey. And I could do the World Boss. Yeah, I just checked my Death Knight's vault and I just got Mythic Helmet. So I'm pretty happy for that. I didn't even look now. I don't, did my item level change? Obviously I haven't upgraded it, but nope, it didn't change. But I went from hero to mythic, which is awesome. And I'm just gonna upgrade. Remind me I have to get it in an enchant as well. Oh, I think I have a gem thing to put in there. Higher repair bills. Hi to Bear Fan, thank you. So I got the mythic crown here. Let's upgrade that to max, and I have to upgrade something else to here. My neck piece to max. I don't even know how much currency I have. I just got an achievement. Oh, and I've got mythic feet as well. Let's do that to max too while we're at it. 288. What? What? No way. My priest is like 289. This is not right. This is not right. Something's wrong. Outgrow the use of Hero Dawn Crest and okay. I also just wanted to. Who's this exchange guy? I need some adventure. Oh, I don't have any veterans. Is it adventure or veterans that I used to buy those things? That's okay. I don't want to spend the time to do that. Oh my gosh. I can't. It is veteran. I don't have the next ones up to. Oh, that was adventure I was looking at, right? Hold on.
What brings you here?
Veteran. 80 of them? Oh, I don't have enough to buy it. I have 2, and I need champion ones to buy it. So if I buy champion ones, it costs me hero ones. I don't need the hero ones anymore. This is like math stuff. Oh, I could only get 2. Let's open those. I think I can only buy 2, right? So then I will have, I think I'm only going to have 40 now. But I think it's 80. Veteran, yeah, I only have 40. There's no transfer option. Oh. I'm not very good at this stuff. Okay, so how many... Have I had anything crafted on this character? I only have 30 Mythic Dawn Crests. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'll just buy it with gold for now. Them with gold, and then as I'll slowly build it up. Mailbox. So I need to get an enchant. I also have, yes, I do have one. Helmet. I just want to see. Oh, I don't have one for my belt or my bracer. I'm gonna put it in my helmet first. I only have one. Oh, it disappeared up there. I had two. That's mythic. That's only hero, so I'm gonna put it on the mythic one. Hey, Tony. How you doing? I do have a gem here. But I think I was supposed to be getting verse and mastery instead. I gotta go to the auction house. I've only checked one character so far. Do I have mail? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Sounds good to me.
Are you planning a purchase?
So my other head was Hex of Leeching. Oh. Do I really want speed? I feel like I need speed. I have the need for speed. Tony says, not bad, 14-hour workday. Nice. How did your guys' vaults go? What'd you get? Or have you checked it yet? That's the question. Oh. Do I really want leech? Hold on, what is leech again? Returns portion of your damage and no, I'm definitely going for leech. It's only 19 gold. Probably because everyone goes for speed. Oh, that's only 28 gold. You didn't do a mythic last week? That makes sense, actually. That does make sense. Okay, so I need 1 gem and 2 gems. And again, gotta go back to my pages, what it was called. Lapis. Deadly lapis. I wanted lapis, whatever it's called. I just gotta go back in my pages here. So I want more versatility. Oh, masterful lapis. I think this is a deadly one. That's the wrong one. Yeah, that's the deadly one. It's got verse and crit, but I don't want that. I want verse and mastery. Masterful lapis. Okay. Because my mastery is each time you heal yourself with Death Strike, you gain as an absorption shield. Man, I should have taken a screenshot of what TD told me the other day. I'm just gonna stick with that one. Masterful. Do I have a diamond one? Oh, right there.
Treat my wares with care.
It doesn't say based on the different colors, blah, 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 blah.
Anaria Shala.
Oh, I just lost my search. I'm just thinking if I should get one with more versatility and less mastery, and then one with more mastery and less versatility. I think that's what I'll do. So this one has more versatility and less mastery. And then the other one is I want more mastery and less versatility. So that's versatile amethyst. If you look at the top DK blood players, they're almost all going all mastery. Like just mastery. That's what I'm... But here, that's the thing though. If I just go mastery, that's the lapis, right? Or that's the versatility one. Amethyst. If I go amethyst, I don't know what it's called. There it is. Masterful amethyst. That one. It has 15 mastery in it, right? So I get 15 of a stat, or I could get, oh, what was that called? Masterful amethyst. Oh, did I say 15? 17. And then, or I could get 16 plus 7. You know what I mean? Like total stats overall, the amount of stats. What was the first one that I bought? Flawless Masterful. You go Mastery Crit? Uh, I my versatility is low, so I think I'm going with versatility and mastery. I do have a crit one in my bag, but I feel like my versatility is way too low. Yeah. Thank you for that. This is where I start to get confused and awkward and uncomfortable because I'm not very good at the stat thing. And then I tend to have people that are there to help me as well, and then I get confused because then sometimes I get, even if they're saying the same thing, I'm just like, oh, I have like 5 people. Um, but I will say I will never be the top 1%. Never. Um, so this guy has zero versatility that you're sending to me, that you sent to me, right? The top number one Blood Death Knight. He has zero versatility. My problem, my difference is um, I'm not as skilled as that person. So I will stand in stuff. I will get hurt more because of how I play my skill level versus that person's skill level. That person doesn't need versatility because he's not going to be standing in shit, right? Um, oh, and a difference on the healer you have as well. Yeah. Um, I feel like at my skill level, I do need the versatility. And I feel like that's just my best option for me, I guess. I do appreciate it. I'm not saying I don't. I do appreciate everyone that helps me. Which one did I get? Flawless, Masterful, Lapis first. And I know, I think Deity told me my mastery is still not even close to being that high. Oh, why is my mastery 45 now? So it was 17 mastery for the one by itself. And that one is 14, so it's 3 points off. Flawless, Masterful, Lapis. Oh, because this is the amethyst one. So the Flawless, Masterful, Lapis should have That one has more versatility. So I want the one that has more mastery, which is the amethyst. Versatile amethyst. Yeah, that one. That's just what I'm gonna go with for now. But also, this is just an alt, right? I'm not as worried as much about her stats. Well, of course I'm worried about her stats, but I should really be focusing on my priest stats as well. And I'm not saying this character stats are not important at all. That's my helmet one, and that's why I'm choosing leech as well for my helmet versus speed. Because I need that extra little bit of the returning of healing to me. I'll run slow through dungeons. Versatility and mastery. I have one in here that I'm not using, so I want to make sure I'm getting the right ones over here. Oh, there it is. And yeah. But you know what? I've also done it where I've put gems in and I've looked at my stats and I'm like, no, I need more of something. And then I've bought new gems. I've spent like a couple thousand gold just doing that. Um, so then why does this say crit is my number one stat then? If mastery is. That's confusing. Mastery versatility. I don't think there's an enchant for hands. That's leg armor. Okay. Is this a current? I don't know if that's a current one or that's old.
My goods are one of a kind.
What is that called? That's white. That's not current. Gotta get rid of that. Just making sure I don't have any more. This is class codex is supposed to, I'm assuming is supposed to be the current one, right? But this is based on, like if I mouse over a piece, this is based on Wowhead and Icy Veins. This is not based on Archon or any others. See, it has the little, I can't mouse over it. It has the little Wowhead symbol. Where'd it go? And the Icy Vein symbol. So maybe that's why. I was just looking to see if I have haste on anything, but, and what was the haste on that one? That was 10% haste, and I have 22% haste. So I probably have too much haste then. Crit is 28. My crit is 23, so that's not that far off. Haste is 10. Mine is 22. Mastery is 69. Oh, I'm way behind on that. Mine's 46. So if I have, I should probably take out any crit. No, I should probably take out any haste gems and enchants that I have, which I was trying to look for here. See, I have haste on my items. That's primary stat. That one I need to change. That one's just crit. So I just have one more gem I can change. What was I looking for?
Make sure not dialogue popped up. Tell him
41 strength, 115 stamina. So is stamina or armor better for me? You're looking at the best players on Murloc IO. Oh, okay. Um, I feel like not as many people are looking at Murloc IO. I think more people are looking at the Archon. The Archon is based on the last 2 weeks of what people are wearing. Oh, I do have this one set as favorites. Strength and stamina. This one is strength and armor. Oh, armor is physical damage reduction. So I'm gonna switch to the strength and armor one instead of strength and stamina. Oh, go back. I have another favorite down there. Oh, that's just the low version of it. Oh, I totally just bought the opposite of what you just said. Um, so then I'm gonna get another one of the major mastery, minor versatility gem then. I just looked at this too. I don't remember the name of it. Major mastery, so that's amethyst. So versatile amethyst. Why is 27 armor not worth it when it says it reduces physical damage? So stamina says I can take more hits. Armor says the hits that I take won't hurt as bad. Is that right? I totally forgot what I was looking for. Versatile amethyst. I don't. Oh, my cord. Where's that one that I bought before? Just gonna throw that in so I don't have to accidentally use it.
May my goods serve you well. Are you planning a purchase?
And that one too.
Return when you need more.
Over half of them are magical. Someone was just telling me the other day that I don't have to worry about magic as much. Magic is when I use my green shield. AMS, right? AMS reduces magic damage. Okay.
My goods are one of a kind.
Where did that go?
this with care.
Okay, I bought a new gem. Oh, I should clean my bags first. I hate having to find stuff in them. One more, one more, one more. Strength and armor. Strength and stamina.
Return when you need more.
It's not what I meant to do.
My goods are one of a kind. May my goods serve you well.
Argon dust is the average of all keys ran between 7 to 14. Murloc looks at the top 50 players in the world and tells you what they wear. So you can see 45 out of the top 50 players in the world use that. Okay, that's what I did. I did what you said. I'm gonna clean my bags so items don't go up there anymore. All right, we're done on the DK. I'm still at 46 mastery. Let's go to the priest. Not trying to make you do what I say, just trying to give you the information. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I totally get it. I do. I get it. When I do that, I take way too much time researching. So, and I'm not smart when it comes to stats and all that stuff. What is the problem here? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I have mail on my chamois. Hi, Damien. Well, this is not cool. I came here with the intention of playing tonight. Oh, my throat made a noise. And it doesn't look like that's what is going to happen. Did you hear that? It just happened, I swear. I drank the water. I drank the water and then it happened. It wasn't an actual burp. I burped before I unmuted. I burped before I unmuted. Oh, rude. I hate hearing myself. Um, Sorry for the interruption. We're having a little bit technical difficulties at the moment. We will return to your scheduled regular programming. Oh my gosh, let's see what happens. Can I play? Okay, well, I know I got in the Death Knight fine. Let's try this again. The only reason I know so much about it is because I spent the last month leveling gearing a Blood DK because my main next season in Raid is going to be one. That's awesome. I think that's awesome. So many people are not playing Blood DKs and saying that they're difficult. Why now all my characters are gone? Where did I leave my priest? Well, we might be going to bed early tonight, folks. Oh, this cord makes me angry sometimes. Let me log in another character. Okay, Silver Moon. I have to close this Warcraft logs window. Silver Moon City. My priest is in Silver Moon City. So was my Death Knight. So let's go on the chamois just to see. It says my priest is on in Silver Moon. I say it lies. Hmm. Hmm. Alrighty then. My chamois is getting in fine. Oh, it's auction house stuff. Okay. What's up, priest? What's up? Try this again. Might have to do my characters stuck on your priest. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go. Oh! 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 We might have progress here. Just gotta threaten it sometimes. Wait, I'm not. Okay, there I am. Phew. Thought I lost my whole self right there. Ba, 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 ba. That's not where I'm going. Oh, I forgot to go grab the bonus roll thingamajiggers. That's okay. Let's grab the quests first. Oh, apparently I already have that one. Oh, like, why does that have to be a tent?
The Sun Reapers will defend what remains. All that I worked for. Gone.
It didn't make the sound. The heck?
For Dalaran. Still we
Huh.
stand. And so
The sound. You know what I mean?
greetings. May the wind guide your arrows.
Oh. Uh, Sorry, just reply there. That's me doing drum roll, by the way. I just realized what it might have. The heck? What is that? What did I do? Oh, I did two of those things. It starts with an R. Okay. We got a mythic back item. We've got a ring. I think my Death Knight has that ring. That's not a best in slot ring. And some sort of feather, it looks like. Holy Priest is B tier. Increasing your haste. I don't think I want any of these. Oops, sorry. Which is good because that puts you at 6 tokens, so you can get an extra bonus roller socket for your gear if you need any of them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, that's done.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
Woke up to the sound of pouring rain. Why my chat was taking a minute there. I hope I'm not having issues. Question, question, question. I was gonna say, it didn't look like I turned my lights on. I don't want to click on it right now because it'll open up the window I'm not. I totally meant to go look at your house when you were not around. But then again, I don't think he's been around. I don't think I've been around when he hasn't been around. If that makes sense. So yes, I got the tokens. I'm okay with that. I don't mind that. Ritual sites, that's the R word. I just don't wanna. You okay? I didn't even look at my keys. Oh, we got more of these again. What is this? Hero cloth chest. There's my disenchant button. I was looking for my disenchant button when I was on my death knight. I'm frozen. What happened? Oh no. Oh no. Loot it. Oh no. You're off Tuesday, Wednesdays. It's nothing fancy. I did a lot on the outside, but not anything on the inside yet. Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about Randy. Um, I told him that I was gonna creep in his house when he wasn't around, but he's at his house now. So, now I don't know who's online or who's doing what. This is part of the reason why I don't like playing on Tuesdays. So that just happened. I I think a couple things are not liking me today. Yeah, you know what? I think this might be a good day to just watch some TV. But at least I got my vaults checked, right? Checked, chosen. And I still didn't even look at my key. We have, back to my Zara Caverns. Yay. What do I have? My Zara Caverns is 16, so that's actually not that bad. Maybe I'll actually get that one up to a 17. You still like me? Thanks. That's so funny. I think I have the opposite ring in my bag from the ring that was in the vault. I don't even know why I have that in there. I'm I must have traded it out and just didn't. Okay, so my masterwork is Mythic plus and Raid. My sport collar. Hold on. Why is this window open? Did I open this? Oh yeah, I did to look at that. This is the window I want. Okay, that one's Mythic plus and Raid. That one is just Raid, so that one is trash. Okay. I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea to play tonight. And I'm not going to sit here and watch you guys make you guys watch me clean my bags. So in that case, I'm probably just not going to clean my bags. Why do I have this hero stuff in my bag? Like, where is this stuff coming from? Oh, we were doing some lower keys. Maybe that's it. Raid, 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 raid. I do have gloves that I just don't want to get rid of for some reason. There they are. Raid, raid. That's not linked to anything. That one I can disenchant. Apparently I am making you watch me clear my bags. I don't know what to do with those. I've got 4 of them. We'll just leave them there. Sounds good to me. Uh, whatever that's for. Let me clean my bags. Look at all the things I've got. Like, oh, I can get 250 gold for these. What? Wow. That's like 1,500 gold right there. Nice. I did not know that. I'm pretty sure we're all here on our own volition. Yeah, but I don't want to put anyone to sleep. I totally charge for that. All right, well, I guess that's it. Um, yeah, I can't tell what anyone's doing. I can't message anyone to see if they want to do anything, so I'm gonna go watch TV, I think. But at least, hey, at least I checked my vault on Tuesday. Usually, not usually, a lot of the times I don't check in until like Saturday or Sunday. Even if I do play, I just forget to check it. So I did that. Um, I don't want to work on an alt, like leveling up. I don't want to do that. Um, ASMR spell, yeah, yeah. So that's it. My coworker actually told me that they wanted to call me at like 11 o'clock at night because they couldn't fall asleep and they wanted me to put them to sleep. Uh, they didn't, but they just told me that that they wanted to. Anywho, I guess that's it for me. I'm definitely poor, so I need the money. If you guys are watching on YouTube or Facebook, please log over to Twitch. You can earn channel points if you follow the raid. I appreciate it. You'll earn channel points, and the streamer that I raid will appreciate it as well. I'm just going to see who I'm going to raid here. Maybe someone else is not having the issues that I'm having in game, so I wrote down a list of people that I should be raiding. Um, okay, I did have that person. Okay, that person is on my list. I will raid that person. All right. Had a little bit of frustration tonight, had a little bit of excitement earlier today. I also logged off work early to prepare research for my interview. I had already done some research, but kind of last minute, like I hope I didn't miss anything kind of thing. Um, all right. I was just looking at my stream window, my platform that I stream on. It says I have 4 viewers, but then when I look at my Twitch, it says I have 8 viewers. So, anyhow, let's do a raid. You don't have to follow the person. If you don't want to, please stay at least a minute. It'll count as a view for them and stay a couple minutes, check out the content, see if you want to raid, follow them. See, and now on here it says 4 viewers are ready to raid, but my Twitch says I have 8 viewers. That doesn't make sense. Please follow the raid, even if you only stay a minute. And I'm not forcing you to follow. I never would do that. That's totally up to you guys, right? Um, Thank you for being here. Of course, as usual, I appreciate every like, share, comment, follow, view, stars, tips, donations, bits, subscriptions, and PayPal tips. I will be back tomorrow. Have a good night.